and welcome to the Workbench Theater. Today I've got a short review of a gift I got this Christmas. It's a Polaroid Play 3D pen. I've been thinking about buying a 3D printer for quite a while now, but I'm just not really sure what I would use it for. I think a lot of people have got that problem that you see stuff that you would really like to have, but that you would probably only use once or twice. I got this as a gift. As it says on the packaging, it's a 3D printing pen, and you're supposed to use it on a flat surface mainly, and then create the parts that you need to build all sorts of things. In the picture there are kind of fun fair rides and circus things. But what I really would like to use it for is, you know, when you're fixing something, you've got like a small piece of plastic, like a little part that you need, which is broken. I think I can use this pen to build like really tiny small plastic parts. Then I can just easily sand them down to the correct shape, like a little hook or little small plastic parts in general that you would need to fix, for example, like the inner workings of a record player, things like that. So let's just start by opening the package, see what's in there, and test it out. Of course, I'm opening it upside down. Okay, so that's the package. Okay. Okay, so we've got all these things. Tell you what, I'll just pause the recording. I'll browse through this little booklet, and then we'll continue. Okay, so I kind of read the instructions. It shouldn't be that difficult. It doesn't come with a charger, but what it does say is that you need to have a charger that will give you 5 volts at 2 amps. Now, I've used a lot of phone chargers and things like that, but 2 amps isn't really standard. Usually it's like 1 or 1.5. So you do need to have a charger that can give you 2 amps of power. Now this is like a China one. It's got 2 USB outputs that should give me 2 amps if I only use one of the ports. Now it says to turn it on like this. A little red LED comes on, and when it's blue it should be ready to use. And I should be able to put in one of these filaments. I'll take the green one. The thickness is 0.75 millimeters. Oh yeah, it's 1.75 millimeters. And of course it says that you can only use Polaroid's own filament, but that's, you know, that's ridiculous. I haven't looked up on AliExpress or some other supplier what it costs, but I think you'll get through a small bundle like this pretty quickly. Okay, so it says to just stick it in there. I don't know, shall I just cut off a piece and then see what it does? Maybe that's better for demonstration purposes. Yeah, I'll just cut off a piece. So it says to make sure the end is flat, the end of the wire. So there, it's flat. And then you should just stick it in. Oh, it won't go any further. Okay. And then you should push this button. Oh, look at that. Is it pulling it in? I don't know. Felt like it. Oh, it is. It is pulling it in, but it's taking really, really long. Okay, so now what? It has pulled it in. So how do I use it? Do I... Oh, wait a minute. So now it's pulling it in harder, or faster, however you want to say it. And with these two buttons, you're supposed to be able to control the speed of flow, basically. Oh, look. There, oh, there we are. There it goes. And it's turning green. That's pretty cool. It is warm, but not... I can just touch it. It's like I can touch it easily. But it is sticking, just not really like I thought it would. Let's see what happens if I change the speed. It's supposed to have 4 gears, or 4 speeds. Okay, so mine, of course, minus is slower. And this is the fastest you can go with it. And if I push that button on the side, it just stops. It's beautiful. Look at this. It's already hardened. Well, almost. Back to the pen. Of course, it leaks a little bit, like any kind of glue gun or whatever, because the filament's still in there. Let's try and make a basic shape. I'll just draw a square and try to fill it in, see how that goes. Now the problem with the glass, as I can see it, is it's nice that it doesn't stick, but that's also the main problem. It doesn't stick to the glass, so whenever I'm moving the pen, I take the whole thing with me. It just, I don't think the glass is working for me. I don't know if it sticks on wood. I'm guessing I'm just not really good at this. In fact, I'm terrible. Beautiful, look at that. Please don't ask me what it is. I made a part. I just don't know where it goes yet. Okay. So, yeah, oh look, it's still soft and malleable a little bit. What do I think about it? I think it's really aimed at kids. I knew that it was, but I think even kids will have a pretty hard time making what they are planning to make. You may think that it works a bit like extruding clay or something, but it doesn't. It's very soft when it comes out, but the rate of hardening is so fast that there's only like 0.2 of a second where you're able to guide the stream of warm plastic coming out to wherever you want it to be. Therefore, it's pretty impossible to make a straight line. Now, that's not its intended use, but I think that even for kids, it's gonna be pretty hard to actually make things out of it that look the way they want it to look. The example that they're giving, this, I'll bet you would have to like use a lot of plastic for starters, and I think it will be quite frustrating. Yeah, because it just doesn't. The plastic doesn't flow where you want it to flow. It doesn't attach to anything, so there's no way to make a starting point and then go from there. It just stays loose all the time. Like, it doesn't matter. This is hard plastic now, but it's got the same grip on this piece of glass as the plastic coming out of it does, and that's virtually no grip at all. So yeah, I think I'll just play around with this some more, but I won't be bothering you guys with it. Would I recommend this product for children? Well, only if it's on offer, because I guess that if you use it long enough, you'll probably be able to make little figurines out of it and build your own little green man alien army. I think it would be very useful for that. But as I said, only when it's on offer. I don't know what the current price is. I know the person who bought it for me as a gift got it on offer, because otherwise it would be pretty expensive. For making parts, meh, I don't think it's very suitable for that, because I thought the stream of plastic would be bigger, but it isn't. It's like really, really small. And if you want to make plastic parts with this, I guess you could just lay down a huge blob of it and then actually sand it down. But if you're going to do that, just buy yourself a little piece of plastic and a couple of files and have at it. That will give you better results. This was the Workbench Theater for today. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.